Hey guys, this is Anooj from Prepped and Polished, and today I'm going to be showing you 4 simple tips on how to get a 5 on the AP United States History exam. Tip number 1, build your own custom timeline of the United States history. Start from the very beginning. What you want to do is start having intervals of 10 to 20 years and start filling out key events, people, places, things, anything that you think relates to that time, and just jot it down. We want to build all of United States history timeline so that when you're doing essays on the exam, you'll be able to come up with key facts and details to support your opinions. This is a great exercise to kind of get a nice chronological overview of the United States history exam, and this will help you throughout your multiple choice and everything, just to get a rough framework of what's going on in every time period. Tip number 2. You want to find old AP United States history exams on the College Board website and go through the old DBQs and FRQs. What you want to do is read the prompt really quickly, and in under 5 minutes you want to start thinking about what you would write and what key facts, figures, and things you'd use to support your arguments. Now, the timeline is going to help you come up with these different keys, facts, and figures and things like that to support your essay. If you find yourself that you're not able to, in under 5 minutes, come up with something to write or generate an opinion, or you just blanking out on that specific time period or that prompt, jot down that specific time period or prompt, just the main concept of it, and review it. You want to be able to diagnose your weaknesses when you're doing this and figure out what's giving you trouble. Go through about 10 of these exams, go through all the DBQs and all the FRQs, because the essays account for more than 50% of your score. So if you want to get that 5, you really have to know your essays really well and got to get it under time, all the key facts and figures. Tip number 3, your AP United States History class. Now this is the key to getting a 5. You want to do well in class. What I mean by doing well is do all the homework, read all the textbook assignment readings. You want to be on top of your classwork, because if you're not, when you go and start reviewing, you're going to start learning things for the first time. And when you're reviewing 2 to 3 weeks before the exam, you want to have all these things already in your head and you're just refreshing. You're just kind of, reading a title or something in the review book, and all this information is coming to you, retrieving all of that from when you studied during your class. And don't sweat it too much if you're not doing too well in the class, because it's a very fast-paced course and there's a lot of information. Always think about the bigger picture and try to summarize every type of concept or event that's happening into something simple and concrete that you can think about, so that when you're reviewing, you can pick those ideas up really quickly. If you want to focus in on that class, you can't be reviewing for the first time your review book and expect to learn all this information. You have to get a nice detailed explanation from your thick textbook. I know it sounds brutal, but you guys got to do that. Alright, so tip number 4, flashcards. Now, ordinarily I'd recommend building your own flashcards, but because the AP United States History exam tests so much material, I recommend going on Amazon and buying a set of pre-made flashcards. They're all over the internet. You just want to get them, and what they're going to do is help you actively recall information. A lot of the AP United States History exam is going to be actively coming up with ideas. Essays and the multiple choice, you're gonna have to think about stuff. You're like, well, what happened during the Civil War? What happened during the Civil Rights Movement? The flashcards are gonna drill these different ideas, people, figures, events, times, all those into your head. Right before soccer practice, 15 minutes of review, before lunch, during class, whenever. You just want to constantly get in the habit of reviewing flashcards. It's just gonna keep you really primed for all the different material. And there you guys have it, 4 simple tips on how to get a 5 on the AP United States History exam. Build your own timeline. Go through past exams and focus on the DBQs and FRQs. Focus a lot of your time on class. You want to have a strong foundation, and that's going to come from your class. Tip number 4, get those flashcards. Start reviewing them as soon as possible and as often as possible. For more information on how to get a 5 on the AP United States History exam, visit preppedandpolished.com.